Every train is really good, yeah, that way.
So this is our first taste of the Danish train system. Wow. And on the other platform is a double-decker train. Wow. So this one looks quite a lot older than the first one, but all the inside still look very nicely fitted out with tables and stuff. I have a feeling that the trains here are much nicer than those in Manchester, but then they don't. Here's another train. This one's heading to the airport.
This one's very similar to the last one.
No, it doesn't. It's completely different.
Really?
Yeah, look. The other one had like ridges. This one looks much newer, much nicer. They're all table seats.
Airport train.
Here is a maintenance train passing platform 2 here.
What's that?
Is this ours? Very funny, Dad. That's quite clearly a maintenance train.
Let's don't miss it.
Not that I would know anything about railway systems in the area. Here's another double-decker train. I just realised it's got a driving van trailer on one end attached to the carriages. Then a locomotive at this end. And it's a new one, yeah. Oh, that looks nice. Is this our train? This is our train. Here's a door. Well, we've now surfaced into this kind of subsurface bit. But I think we're about to go back underground briefly. Meanwhile, this is a very nice train with a very high ceiling. Just kind of in and out.
Thinking ahead when the sea rises, this will be cool before. They're far-thinking people.
And now we're back on the ground. And here is Copenhagen main station, and there's an ICE. Look at that. So you've actually got German high-speed trains here as well. Isn't that cool? Although it's DSB. So I think that is an ICE-T unit, a tilting one. So it's technically not high speed, but it's dual operated by Deutsche Bahn and whatever the
That's the central station.
whatever the Denmark's national rail companies. There's another very fancy looking high speed train.
Yes, that's
Oh yeah, that's the theme
Yeah,
park.
Legoland.
We are not.
I think we've had our day of theme parks now.
It's not Legoland.
Look at that cool train. I don't know.
Look at that ride. That's
So we're now departing from Copenhagen Central Station. And there's stairs up to the street as well. It's very odd. I think now I'm dropped some coins. So we're now going to branch away from the main line and cross over the bridge in a little bit.
That was the bridge. Pretty good, hey?
okay. We just went over the bridge.
No, we haven't. We're about to go on the bridge. No, we don't. This is Denmark. Are you kidding me?
I know.
Yeah.
Still very much more like heading out of Copenhagen.
Building up.
And here we are in Øresund. Tarnby. And here we are at Copenhagen Airport. Where you can also change to the metro. So we've now come out of the tunnel. So we're just left Copenhagen Airport. And I think we're going to run alongside the motorway and then at some point pop underneath it. So we've come under the tunnel, come out of the tunnel, and there's the dual carriageway, and we're going lower and lower. And I think, oh no, never mind, we're coming back to level now. So I think this is the dual carriageway that carries the cars over the bridge, and we're on like the second deck of the bridge, just underneath.
See the bridge, David?
No, but we're getting near it. You can see the sea already. It's over there. We're picking up speed now. This looks like 100, 110 miles an hour or something. Oh, there's the bridge. There it is. You can see it ahead. You can see it over there. Can you? Exciting. No, we're about to go underneath the dual carriageway. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. They're loading it over. About to go over the bridge. 3, 2, and we're on. This is it. This is the bridge. This is a fantastic structure. Look at it. You can see where the beams are attaching themselves here. And quite high up as well. So, under 1/3 of a million. So it's really not that big, but you know, it's still worth seeing, and this bridge is definitely worth crossing. Here we go, just approaching Sweden now.
Oh, here's Sweden,
So we're in Denmark.
Sweden.
We're in Denmark.
Sweden.
We're in Denmark.
Meatball.
We're in Denmark. We're in Denmark. We're in Denmark. And now we're in Sweden. Woohoo! What an introduction. Doesn't look that remarkably different, I've got to say. Obviously there's a big toll road because it costs a lot of money to cross the bridge. Wow, look at that, the trains are bright purple. No, I stand corrected actually. Sweden does seem to be remarkably different. Look at the buildings here, they're very futuristic looking. And the trains are bright purple. And I think this is Malmö Central, is it? No, it's not, it's Healy, I don't know. No, I'm completely wrong. This is quite remarkably different. Look at that. What is that? That is pretty impressive. And here we are in Triangle. No, Triangeln? Okay. And I think the station after this is Malmö Central, where we will alight. So once again, we actually seem to be underground. And we're now arriving at Malmö Central. There our train leaves. Here's another futuristic looking Swedish train heading into Stockholm, capital of Sweden. Meanwhile, that train heads off to Gothenburg. Meanwhile, there's the train to Stockholm. And it's a train to Stockholm, the capital.
With no windows.
Well, no, that's just the locomotive now. So we're now on top of the tower, looking down. You can see there's a freight train going through on a bit of a freight-only line. And actually there's the main station. So it turns out I made a bit of a mistake, because I said the whole station is underground. It's not. You see that glass section to the left? I think that's the concourse for the through station, which is where the through trains run. The bridge is behind us, so actually most of the trains are terminating, as you can see the train shed there. The through trains run underground and onto where the bridge is, which is behind us in the other direction. And we noticed there was a track there earlier, and there are actually some freight trains that use it. So these are through trains, but they run above ground. And there's a bit of a freight train running through. Meanwhile, as you can see the approach there, Malmö, and I think there's tracks. You can see a couple of trains heading off to various destinations, Gothenburg, Stockholm, etc. So we're now heading down the escalator into the station. Oh, this is one of those fancy purple ones. So this is the through section of the station. There's also a main train shed where the terminating trains are. This one's heading as far as Highly, which is the last stop before the bridge.
David, will you ever find
So here's the train leaving to Highly. It was waiting here for quite a while. That wasn't a nice noise. So there's 4 through platforms you can see here. On either side you've got this weird art, which is quite clever because it's the view from a window of a train. It's a funny art piece. I quite like it. Then behind the yellow line! Oh, and it's quite busy, but I guess a lot of the people are getting off here. Doesn't look like it. Here we are at Triangle. Out of the tunnel now. We are approaching Hili. I think that's how you pronounce it. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. Leaving Hili now. Please don't mess with my hair now. We're about to now cross the bridge over into Copenhagen in Denmark. So this was our day in Sweden. The first time I've ever been to Sweden. Hopefully not the last. I think I like it quite a lot actually. Nice place. Malmö. So we now head into the tunnel. And we're in Denmark. We're no longer on the bridge. The actual land, it's a bit jutting out I think, and now we've separated from the motorway. We are liberated. There's the motorway. Now we head back underground and begin to traverse the underground railway network of Copenhagen. And here we are at Copenhagen Airport. And here we are at Øresund. We've just joined the main line approach. We're now approaching Copenhagen Central. And here we are in Copenhagen Central Station. On the far side of it. We now leave the central station and we've surfaced from the tunnel. And here we are at Norrport, where we began our journey earlier today. And here we are at Østerport. So we weren't quite near Norrport actually, but we're heading there now. Meanwhile we're passing the central station. Ooh, haven't seen one of these before. Wow, now that looks nice. If only this was our train, right? Vesterport, which is a little station between Norrport and Copenhagen Central that we don't actually stop at, funnily enough. It's only for the S-Bahn, or yeah. Meanwhile, we're now approaching Copenhagen Central, and there's the station up there. Now leaving Copenhagen Central, then the next station is... I don't know actually, what is the next station? Guess we'll find out in a minute. Some track renewal going on here. Meanwhile, here's another one of those nice looking high-speed trains. I can't connect. We've separated from the main line now, heading on the line that's going directly to Malmö via the airport. Although this train specifically only goes as far as the airport. And here we are at Øresund. And here we are at Copenhagen Airport, where the train terminates, and we are bang on time. And all sorts of other stuff.